house a little bit. Nothing eventful happens. For a while, we check doors, we check traps. We learn that the house is owned by old people that were servants to some asshole named Strahd Bonzonovich, which we're like, okay, whatever. Old house, old rich people, fuddy duddies. We eventually keep exploring. We don't find much interesting stuff. We do find a couple items of use, but mostly just papers, like what I just said. And eventually we find ourselves in the second floor, which everything goes to Poopy Town because apparently there's a living armor that we're fighting, and that's where we ended it.
You defeated the living armor, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did we? We killed the living armor.
I believe I'm unconscious again, right?
I believe so. I knew one of you got knocked out. Wow, I have
think
a lot
it was
of
me, yeah.
Bible black art in here. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention that part, but yes, apparently the owners of the house before really loved either their wife or their children in a very particular way. Yes, that
This
too.
definitely isn't
All over the walls.
like a fantasy figment of Joe and his creepy Coomer brain.
God knows. God only knows. But yeah,
You left off just fighting the armor, right? You haven't explored any?
no, we were just about to rest because I think Joe was knocked out. That was true.
Yeah.
We were gonna try to take a rest in one of the rooms,
Oh,
I
sure.
think
Yeah.
you're standing here, yeah.
like an hour or two, but
I think you said you wanted to actually rest out here.
maybe. I'm not the one leading at the point.
Yeah.
I'm just recalling what happened.
All right, let's set the scene. You had just defeated the anime armor of Righteous Power, a formidable foe, a two-piece outfit, a bra and lower part. Let's see. Joe was knocked out. He's on the ground, unconscious. You are able to stabilize him. Wait. Why do I have a monster token and this thing?
Because you had the monster token, and then we were talking about like what it should be because it's female armor. So you started to look for one that would specifically fit the scenario.
Oh man, I memed too hard. All right.
A little
Cool.
bit, yes.
And you did defeat it, right?
From what I remember, yeah.
Okay, cool. So his health should not be there. Cool. All right, yeah. So you have a pair of dented and bruised women's armor. And yeah, take it from there.
That was a fight and a half, guys.
Yeah, it was. You good, little bro?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Cool.
Did you guys get anything off this armor? Did we picked up our loot? Are we gonna take a break? Are we resting, guys? I mean, I'm not doing too well. Or did we rest already?
I mean, it seems a little safe here, though. I don't know if this house is safe as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
No, we've been attacked by armor.
Maybe we've cleared out this person, but I feel like we should have someone. If we're gonna rest, I'd like a barricade scenario,
You
just for the sake of it all. Well, no, like take a room, find all the entrances, hold it.
Okay,
That's my
I'll let
call. I don't know
you
about you guys.
I'll let you lead the way.
Oh, right. Right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Sure, no problem.
Big bro.
Just lead the way. I check. I knock on this door.
All right. Let me reveal. Oh, you knock on the door. It's a heavy, solid oak door, polished wood, brass knob. But however, you just hear the echo of the knock bouncing from within the room.
So it sounds empty.
Yeah.
All right. I'm opening this door first. Let's see what's in here. Room number 1.
Behind you. Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
This looks like it's the master bedroom.
So as you walk in, the dusty cobwebbed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be speaking with the accent. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a four-poster bed. Wait, really? A four-poster? Oh, right, the posts on the edge are posters. It's not like he has four posters of Bible Black on there.
I mean,
He does.
You never know. You definitely. There's wall scrolls hanging from each side. Like instead of
Yes.
like drapery, it's just Bible Black wall scroll.
And they're facing inside. You see the back of wall scrolls around the bed, with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. A matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wooden framed mirror, and a jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and I guess the two main characters of Bible Black hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and two chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and matching jug.
Okay. All right. Victor, hold the door. I'm gonna go check the room, see if there's any secret doors and stuff, and see if it's a good place. Avalon, can you hear me?
Leaving Joe on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. Someone
Wait.
drag.
Oh, he's jacked up.
I'll drag him in after a second. Let me just check the room. Avalon, keep an eye on Joe. I'll just check the room. Don't throw him down the stairs.
What's your
Hey, look at-
passive perception, Avalon?
Oh god.
Alright, never mind. Yeah, while you're in there, just give me a perception check in the hallway before we jump back to the brothers in
Oh.
their room.
Okay, perception check.
Just Avalon.
Oh, never mind. Stabby.
Ooh,
That's
you
not
notice
bad.
that there is something odd about. Oops, no, don't want that. Something odd about this wall here. But it's just you and an unconscious Joe. Oh, sorry. I'll ping it. This one. Sure. How that would work? I guess if you're aware of it, yeah. So you cast Thaumaturgy. Describe how you would open up a door. Yeah, it's obvious. It's a secret door. You can notice that there is like a kind of thinly veiled edge that goes around the wall that would form a door, or what would seem to be a door-shaped opening. Oh, with the thaumaturgy? No, I'm gonna allow it. So bricks start flying, like towards the wall, like pew, pew, pew. The sound of bricks hitting an equally bricked wall echo down the stairway and through the house. Victor and Korik, you just look through the doorway and you see Avalon like wiggling his fingers, and bricks are just flying out of the wall, slamming against the adjacent one.
What are you
Eventually
doing, kid?
revealing a stairway.
Whoa.
Yet you fling them with such ferocity.
You guys heard that song?
What's that?
I must have.
She's a brick. Ow.
If only. Yeah, man, it would be hilarious if it's just you and him.
Correct, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Secret stairway out here in this hallway, man. This dude was flicking bricks with his fingertips. This kid.
Oh. Okay. I thought we wanted to rest. Did you want to go down the hallway or the secret stairwell?
I'm just letting you know. I mean, Maybe we should go bring them inside.
I was talking to Avalon. Why is he Did I do something? Why is he ignoring me?
Joe.
Joe. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I put my arm on Victor. Like, give me a second. I walk back to Avalon. She's shorter than me, right? By a lot.
I mean, I would hope so, but
Yeah. I get on.
Trial.
I get on my knee and eye level with him, and I'm like, Avalon, I am sorry for not asking your permission, and I'm sorry for not being courteous to you. Would you please forgive me for my discretion? Cool. All right. Well, I don't want you touching that crazy person over there. So if you don't mind, would you please join Victor in the room? I think it's safe. If we want to rest, we'll discuss it. But I'll drag in that dirty man so he can rest on the really stinky tiger pelt in there. It's gross. It is so gross. I want to put him on the tiger pelt. It's nasty. Anyway, I stand up and give him room to move past me.
he greets you.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting my apology. All right. I grab this mofo by the leg. I just start dragging his ass in. This guy, Joe,
Okay.
dragging him in,
All right.
and I put him on top of the rotting tiger skin.
There you go. That's sanitary.
Yes. Okay.
You're like two
all right.
guys, like, oh, sorry, no, you, no, you.
All right. Before that, I take one of the chairs and I secure the door.
All right. Give me a, let's say, strength check.
Cool. My not best quality because I am taller.
What game are you guys in?
Curse Strahd.
That's a 1.
So the doors open up into the hallway. You've barricaded the door from the inside. You feel very confident that the door will not budge 1 inch.
I feel like I did. You know what? Yes. For some reason, I feel like this is wrong. Anyway, let's take a break for a second. So, do we want to continue? Do we want to rest first, or want to continue down into this? Because good job finding the secret stairwell there, Avalon.
Can you put the invite to that again? 'Cause I think I don't have that. I have the Jersey Boys one, but not Curse of Strahd.
Sure.
I hear a voice.
What is that?
Anyone else hearing a voice? Oh wait, no, it's probably the sword. Hey, buddy, you good?
Yeah, I mean, we beat up an armor and we're doing alright. But I mean, this guy that's laying on the ground. I mean, it's kind of difficult to carry one unconscious dude. How about, a bunch of pieces?
Cut his head off? Yes, I've thought about it, but no. He's a. I hesitate to use the word friend. Teammate? Associate?
I like
What's less than associate?
A worker.
Ah, yes, peon. I think he's Avalon's peon.
Yes, sir.
Anywho, all right, guys, I'll watch the door. If you guys want to take an hour break to rest up, put some bandages on, we should be good.
You can
I
get a
don't-
long
I
break
get a-
or a short break. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want? We could go for long, go for short. I just feel a little, I don't know, wiggly about this house. Those rooms and that armor came to life. I mean, it seems like a security reason, but like we haven't seen the people of the house at all or any signs of life. But which may or may not be a good thing.
You barricaded that door up pretty tight. I think if somebody comes home, we'll hear them at least before they can get in.
Fair. I still feel like I should watch the door. Just, you're here. You know what? What's outside the windows?
That's a good question. You look outside the windows. And you see just the mist and fog that you had passed through when approaching the house. The front yard is barely visible from this vantage point. Just beyond the fence that encircles the house, you can just see endless fog.
Huh. That's a bit nuts. Usually at this vantage point, we'd see a lot more. It's like it's weird. It's like that weird gray sky where there's light, but it's not day really, but it's not night either. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break here. What do you guys want to do? Do you?
What's in that jewelry box?
Yeah, it's just you want to take a long rest, short rest?
What do you need, Tom? You're the one who's fucking knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably. I only have 20. How many? I have 3 hit dice, d8s. I don't know. I need as many spells, so I could do a short rest.
You're unconscious, asshole. That's what I'm asking.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I'm probably fine with a short rest.
All right, 1 hour it is. Take a short rest. 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour is usually 1 hit dice. So
Yeah.
if you want to
Is it? Oh, is it? Okay, well, maybe a long one then, because I thought I could use all 3 during a short rest.
No, it's 1 hour per hit dice.
Okay, I need more than that.
I hate you.
Short
I
rest.
didn't know
sword
that.
is
I thought you
best.
could use all your hit dice in a short rest.
No, it's one. Like the rules is written 1 hour per.
Is it really true? Is it new?
No, I think it's a part of the thing. 1 hour per hit dice. That's why short rests are generally 4.
They're
So you're
4
allowed
hours.
to use. Yeah, so you're allowed to use 4 hit dice or all your hit dice.
I want at least 3 hours to use 3 hit dice.
You
Okay.
finish the short rest, and you're like, man, I wish I had just done 1 more hour. I feel a little bit better, but you know what? Time's a factor.
Time is a factor.
So we're just
Oh.
doing 1 hour?
Not 3.
3.
3?
I mean, you want 3, so it's up to you guys. You
Because
tell
a
me.
short rest is either an hour or 4 hours. It doesn't really change anything. Like we're not playing Shauna rules. A short rest is 1 to 4 hours. It's just hit dice dependent. So if you need 3 hours for 3 hit dice, we're taking 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, the people who don't need the short rest, you can kind of explore the room if you want.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm pretty G.
So on the vanity, there was a jewelry box. You'll find that.
What's in it?
You'll also find a dumbwaiter on the west wall. I believe that's what. That's the fireplace. There is our watermelon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Dumbwaiter.
that is the dumbwaiter.
I put my head in the dumbwaiter and like see if I could hear anything like coming from the cellar or anything like that.
It's eerily quiet. You do notice that there is a button on the wall next to it.
Take my head out and I press the button.
Oh man, you should not have done that. The button rings, and you hear a tiny bell in the distance.
Wow.
Hey, look at you, getting all that life.
That's so bad.
George, did you ever make a character for this?
I had one. The janitor guy.
He's got. I think he still has to import it. We imported our stuff last time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I forget. Did I have to give up? No, you can import it, and then I have to give you control of it.
Yeah. I don't know if George knows anything about so do that.
It's in the other game, the Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can import the character, but I doubt. It's a bit of a process.
I'll join you guys in the next session. I'll just listen up.
I mean, if you want, I can just drag your character in here, and then you can play along, and I'll roll for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. You hear a distant rumbling, Korik. It feels you feel a
dumbwaiter?
displacement of air from the dumbwaiter, and then you notice the rope is moving upwards. Something is coming up through the dumbwaiter.
I ready my sword. I back up. Hey guys, what the?
A metallic face pokes out from the dumbwaiter, and a humanoid shape falls out.
How do you mute the jockey?
If it's bothering you, I'll just remove it.
Got a computer,
I guess the
George.
volume for the jockey is higher than you guys, so I can hardly hear you.
You go to the jockey. It's the. Yeah, you can just lower the volume of the jockey, like you lower us individually, but chill.
Harder. I'm sorry. I broke everyone's immersion.
That's a normal thing, Josh. Anyway, fuck was this guy's name?
Yeah, George, what was your character's name?
Peter Johnson.
Peter Johnson.
Oh,
Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson, I'm sorry.
Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson. Oh, you were the pedophile. I was just a weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't know why you were labeling him
He
that.
was this old dude with the golf cart.
Yeah. the golf
Said he was
cart.
everyone's uncle.
I'm not that old. I'm just in my 30s, alright?
Very old.
Dude, most of us. I'm the oldest of the young guys. I'm like 22.
I think I'm actually, or am I the youngest of the old guys?
Hold on, bio. Yeah, no, I'm 25 actually.
Yeah, so I'm like, I got like 8 years on you.
That doesn't change the fact you're a perv. Anywho's, hey, Avalon, I think your weird uncle's here. I thought he died. I thought we left him.
What the hell?
Apparently not.
What were you doing in there?
Well, to be fair, I was checking the dumbwaiter. It was really quiet. There was nothing in there. Then I pressed the button, and then it started moving. And then your uncle's here now.
So I was hiding in the dumbwaiter, waiting to speak.
Kill him.
You sure?
I was hiding from the what was it you guys were fighting? The living armor?
Okay.
Perception.
How do I check him for ghosts?
I was checking the
One ghost.
dumbwaiter for ghosts. No ghosts in there, guys. It's safe to go.
I'm not gonna use a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, that's super
I
sus.
didn't say go in it. I just said it's safe.
I
Damn.
will just not do that. Thank you.
Alright, you don't see any ghosts.
There are no ghosts. You are whatever you are, which was a really weird robot man for some odd reason.
Yes.
Mm.
I am
Anyway.
a warforged.
I'm just gonna step
But,
away from you and stand between you and Avalon as the only reasonable adult in this room now. Yeah.
No parents, children. I'm here to help.
Okay, that's fine. Kids on the corner. I think you're actually safer with the stinky guy on the tiger pelt right now.
Is he awake yet?
Are you awake?
If he isn't, I kick him in the head to wake his ass up.
Yeah. What happened?
This
Wake
dude-
up.
Hello.
I'm waiter. This old pervy guy.
Wait, what? Is that pedophile guy back?
Basically, yes.
Oh, we lost him.
Nope.
I
I'm
thought
not a
we did too.
pedophile. For one, otherwise I wouldn't be working in the school janitorial system.
Well, you know,
I mean, okay, I will take that into account. That is fair.
It's just a bad situation. End of the world. We all ended up in the same place. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If it was up to
Yeah.
me, I'd be with the
Children.
Spanish substitute teacher right now. Right?
In a room.
You know the one.
I didn't realize that they
No, I
allowed minors
don't know
to
the
be
one.
teachers in the school system.
Yeah, I was bedridden for most of my adult life.
He He's out now though, and he's doing
Yeah.
great.
Thank you, little bro.
Good. You're all looking great, except for the guy on that nasty rug. Oh, why are you laying there?
He was knocked unconscious. Anyway, look, we found a secret
I fought
sparrow.
valiantly against an animated suit of armor.
Oh,
How
those
about
sexy
this?
suits.
You know what? Dick, what was your name again? Richard?
Guys, check out this
Richard
jewelry box.
Johnson.
Yes.
Dick Johnson.
Richard Johnson. You can just call me Johnson.
Cool. John. There's a stairwell here, and we're gonna check something out right quick. So, could you just like wait outside for a moment, guard the door entrance for scary things? Fair.
Sure, I'll keep your eye out on the door for you, you know, and make
Yeah.
sure that nothing comes up there later.
Yeah. As he does that, I step in front of the kids and just make sure that I'm body checking him.
You're just standing between him and the kids.
I'm like the reasonable adult with a man we don't trust, who's now
Yeah,
a robot.
By the
A
way,
robot.
I just want to
Yes.
say that the jewelry box that you find is on the vanity is made of silver with gold filigree, worth 75 gold. It contains 3 gold rings, 25 gold each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll take all of that. and
some
stay with
spiky
it.
here. So what is the worth of the drapery on the bed?
I mean, it's really personal taste. It could be worth $1 million or actually slightly insulting.
Damn.
I think we should just take one of these with this. Just in case. You never know. We're not a collector.
Yeah, so you collect the pornography wall art. Well done.
You have successfully obtained pornography.
Is there anything interesting at this portrait here?
Nothing really. It just shows the characters sitting tastefully at a chair from Bible Black.
Okay.
Tasteful.
Yeah, it's actually uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed by that.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Wait, time out. I'm about to make this some lore. Is there a picture of the Spanish? Will we see the picture of the Spanish teacher?
You don't see it? I just pasted it in the
Okay.
chat.
I'm like, does he mention the name? I was like, wait, she was my classmate. I was in high school.
Oh no.
She just has a case where she doesn't seem to age past a certain point.
That's what I love about
Oh,
heroes.
I forgot what the name of that thing was. I saw that the other night. My dad was watching
Your dad watches the show?
there was some show where it was like these blind dates set up for the parents set up blind dates for their, I guess, like almost adult kids. So this girl, she was like 22, but she didn't age past 13.
Whoa.
What?
Like she had a
Yeah.
pituitary issue, like
Physically or emotionally?
Physically, she looks like a 13-year-old, but she's 22.
That sketch is all hell.
still an adult.
Yeah, I guess.
In fact, for some people, that's a slam dunk.
Look, anyway, we're trying to play a
Very
fantasy
solid
game.
after-
Shut up. Greatest. I'm curious, but I'm also not curious.
Yeah, Tom, why do I hear clicking, clacking like you're trying to search something on the internet?
Yeah, I'm not clicking clack here. You'd hear if I was clicking clack.
Here's a real question to George, just to finish off Tom. Finish him off.
Gonna finish off
Was she Asian?
No, she was. I think she was actually Filipino or something like that.
Filipino.
She was some kind of Spanish.
Bitch, did you just say she's?
She wasn't Asian.
No,
She
she
She was
wasn't.
some
She was
kind
Filipino.
of like Philippines or something like that. One of her parents was like.
Philippines is in
Nah,
Asia.
she wasn't Asian. She was Korean, bro.
Yeah, she wasn't Asian. She's Chinese.
That's right, she's Chinese.
I don't know where it is.
Son,
Philippines is Southeast Asia.
it's fine, George.
No, and like
Never
she
mind.
was
I
not Filipino.
apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm
Filipinos
ignorant.
aren't real Asians.
No, it's fine, George. I apologize for putting you on the spot. Never mind. Let's continue playing Curse of Strahd. Please go outside while we go to the stairwell.
I will wait at the stairwell, depressed that I am, so geographically uninclined. I do not know where things are located. Hence why I was in the bell later.
It's called dumbwaiter, but it's fine. Anyway, so we now have a new team member. He doesn't necessarily know what's happening here. I know Avalon, you don't feel comfortable around him, even though he's kind of your uncle, right? I'm not saying it's a good thing that he's related to you. I know you're uncomfortable around him. I'm just saying, what do we want to do with him now that he's here? I would rather defer to you and Victor for our decisions from here on in, because obviously the adults of the room are mentally messed up, including myself.
What?
I did not imply that. I just meant,
Wait, did you imply that I'm mentally messed up?
yes, you definitely are.
How do you,
Get that.
How do you know that I'm very well adjusted? My mommy says so.
Turn the camera.
Yes. Yes.
Turn the camera. Really, I am. I don't know why. If any of you think that I'm not, then I have to inform you that you're incorrect.
Sure. Anyway,
I'm speaking to the camera, by the way.
I'm like slow blinking.
The lights go dim.
Spotlight.
Yep. You're on this horribly manged bear rug. Lights are dim. Spotlight on you.
Just looking at the rug, this poor bear, I think he had a skin condition.
It was a tiger, that's why there's stripes.
Oh.
It's rare, tiger bear.
A tiger bear, that's a tragic life to live.
That is not
Part
even.
tiger, part bear.
Trapped between two worlds, they might say.
Sure.
The light returns and the world resumes once more.
I'm going outside.
Cool, I'll follow.
He's,
Isn't he
Yep.
supposed to be outside guarding it? Get outside. You're going
He
first.
doesn't know how to do that anymore. We have to control him.
Come on, buddy. Walk.
Here we go. I don't know which.
That's perfectly where you need to be. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that did not put you on a list. Googling that, George.
Yo.
Wait, what? Dude, what?
She just looks
Oh my
really
God.
small. She looks like she aged. She just looks really small.
Yeah, she's short. It's like, dude, go to the Philippines. Half the people here are shorter than me.
Well, she's Filipino, actually.
She doesn't look Filipino.
I forget which it is. Don't mind me.
Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna start this nonsense. All right, cool.
He meant Polish.
yeah, but Filipino, I
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, you lead down the stairs first. We're gonna investigate this. All right, guys.
Oh, so the secret staircase, by the way, spirals upwards.
Let's go up into assume the attic, shall we? Johnson, please lead on.
When can I come up?
You go first, bro.
Yep, you go first, Johnson. You're the new guy. What?
Did you guys tell me I could come up yet?
You go first.
No, you go first up the stairs.
Old person.
Right here.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
Age before beauty.
Anybody got a flashlight or something?
You what? No. What?
It's not well lit.
Did you for? Yeah, there's just flashlights.
I'm going.
All right.
I put my head in the doorwell or the stairwell. See anything up there?
Slowly, but surely, I'm creeping up the stairs. Cautiously checking every corner.
I'm gonna whisper to Korik. I'm gonna be like, "Do you realize that this man's name could also be Dick Johnson?"
Yes, he introduced himself as Dick Johnson.
It's a bit off-putting, I have to say.
I did not introduce myself as Dick Johnson. I said my name is Richard.
It's here.
I don't know if you're aware, Korik, but those are both slang terms for penis.
Listen, us Johnsons, alright? I'm a really proud family.
I just don't feel comfortable. It's getting me a little skeeved out, I have to say.
So stop saying my last name. Just call me Rich.
Okay, Rich. Richard.
Could you keep adventuring in the room there, Rich?
Do I see anything in the room?
Do you have a light source?
You said they gave me a flashlight, didn't they?
We don't have we're in a medieval era.
Or I'm a bard, right? So can I use?
Do you have the light cantrip? Because you can learn that.
Isn't there like verifier for bards or something like that?
Very hard to
Bards
light
get the
up.
light cantrip if that's one of your cantrips.
Let me take a check.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jersey Boys.
We're able to choose that cantrip if you want.
If you don't have it, I'm removing a cantrip that's super valuable with it.
Like mage hand.
Yeah.
What cantrip did I pick?
All right. Well, did you actually put your spells down?
Doubt it. I mean, sorry.
Don't. So,
We have
can't
Thunderclap.
pick the wrong cantrip if you don't put any down.
Elf. Bells. Here we go.
Oh,
You have Mistress
Jesus.
Mockery, Thunderclap. Those are the only two things you have.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I
fix
think
this
I only get
problem.
two at level 1.
I go into my explorer's pack, pull out a flint and tinder, and a torch. I light that bitch and I hand it up the stairwell. Hey, Dick, here.
Yes. So you ascend a wooden staircase into an attic filled with wooden support beams and wooden slats over the ceiling with your very lit and flame-rich torch.
Yep. I give it to him and walk back down.
does this look like it's very flammable or dry?
I don't know. You do maintenance on buildings. You tell me. Would you walk into a wooden building with a lit torch?
Not really.
Well, you're currently doing it now.
How high the ceiling is? Like, is this like a 10-footer or is this like a normal like 9-foot ceiling?
I'll say it's a rich house, so I'll say it's a 10-footer.
Okay, so I got some breathing room for the torch, so maybe I can just hold it at waist level and
Yeah, so yeah, let's say that. You can do that. So you send away the staircase. In front of you, you can see a semi-long hallway that turns to the right. Beset on both sides of you are two doors, and then another more ornate door further down. And then at the end of the hall, you make what looks like the observation that there is a stairway there.
Okay. So we got two doors and a stairway. Which one do you guys want to think we should go?
But it is choked with dust and cobwebs.
Can I check if the door is unlocked?
The ones to the left and right of you?
Yeah.
Sure. They're both unlocked.
Okay. So both doors are unlocked, guys. I think we should check these before we go any further up.
Let's go.
Alright, so you guys watch the right door. I'm gonna check the left-hand door first.
Okay. Joe, you mind going up? second oldest. I'll tend to the end.
So one of you hold the.
Sure, I will. I'm a team player. Whatever my employee quarterly evaluation says, I am not bad working with other team members. Okay.
I did not ask.
Like, you know, hold the
And
torch.
if anyone
while-
told you that, that's not true. Okay. I'm very team oriented, and I
We are
wish people
currently
would recognize that more.
we are currently in a different world. I have a sword, and we fought an armor that was alive. Just
Good,
go
we're all in
upstairs.
agreement. I'm very, very good
Okay,
in
please,
teams.
please,
with group
please,
work.
for the love of the crazy lords that rule this plane, go upstairs.
How shiny is my metal body?
I mean,
Is
you
it like-
just got through a dumbwaiter. I mean, if you take a buffing, you probably shine up real well, but you're kind of scuffed from the adventures and being tossed around in a golf cart. I mean, you start
Alright.
buffing yourself.
How long would it take to buff my hand
Just
so I can like get a good reflection off of it? Yeah.
maybe like a good buff, maybe like 10 minutes.
Somebody's about to get drunk.
Yeah,
What?
that's a good
Just
sound.
heard a fucking cork
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah, well, you know, that's how we
I'm
roll.
just gonna go in.
Why is
I'm
it
just gonna
every
go-
minute sound that happens near me is picked up so readily?
Only the Lord knows, of which you don't believe in.
All of my drinking, all of my typing.
So I'm gonna ask one of them to hold the torch and like just bring it in behind me as I go into the room.
I don't think
Please
anyone's
check it
come up yet. You're kind of by yourself on this top floor, yelling down a spiral staircase.
Oh yeah. So I would like to pass it to the person behind me.
Is anyone gonna come upstairs and set this torch?
I tasked Joe to do
I
it.
thought it was.
I'll do it. I'll do
Rico.
it.
Thanks, Joe.
In case I get attacked, I wouldn't want to drop the torch.
You're gonna ready up.
And I'd still like to be able to see at least what's attacking me. So, I'll be brave and I'll go in first, but just keep the torch ready so that way I can at least see what's going on to me.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you going north? Are you going to your left or to your right?
Oh.
Left first.
So I'm like here, right?
Yeah. All right. You enter into a spare bedroom. I'm sorry. Yeah, a spare bedroom. A web-filled room contains slender bed, nightstand, a rocking chair, and empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove. You prepare for inevitable attack, yet it does not come.
All right. So this is a safe room. Let me get the. Come on in with the torch. Help me investigate this room really quick.
Alright, I'll follow behind him.
All right, you go into the room you just opened up.
Yeah.
All right. Roll perception or roll investigation since you're taking your time.
Did you roll for me?
Oh sure. Oh man, I had the other one open too. I could just looked at your character sheet. All right, I'm gonna give you a +2 on your roll. Which
Okay.
may be generous, but we'll see. All right, you got a 5. You don't see nothing. Like you're looking under the bed sheets. You turn over the pillow. You rock the rocking chair. Man, if there's something here, it's hidden really well.
Alright, I can't find nothing here, guys. This room's empty. There's a stove here if you want to try and cook something, but I don't think we got time for that.
Check the other rooms. I'm gonna walk in here.
You want to check the one immediately to the right?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on this hallway.
All right, that reveals this. You see a door here,
Same
door
thing.
here, a door here. In the room here, you find a storage room. This dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near the iron stove underneath one of these sheets, let's see, is what looks like a chest. So,
Alright, nothing's moving in the room, nothing's coming to attack us.
nope. But you can roll to see if you find anything.
Before we do anything to investigate, I want to first look at the mannequins. How many mannequins are there?
I'd say there's about 3 of them.
Okay. There's 3 mannequins and 1 chest, right?
It's a bunch of furniture, 3 of which are mannequins with what seem like humanoid shapes, with sheets covered over them.
Okay. I want to throw one of the mannequins at the chest.
Aha!
Oh boy.
This is
I don't
exactly
trust the mannequins, nor do I trust the chest, so I want to throw one of the mannequins at the chest.
Icaron moment.
Hey, it is what it is. I never got
Mannequins
George.
it'll get up and attack us, and if the chest is a mimic, it'll come and attack us. At least we'll know.
You get attacked by the mannequin. Now I'm gonna roll strength check for you. 13. You successfully pick up the mannequin. It's covered in dust. The motes of dust gently irritate your sinuses, your robo-sinuses, but you're able to shrug it off and chuck this poor mannequin that has been just idly doing nothing at this chest. A thunderous crack happens as the mannequin shatters over the chest.
Okay, so the mannequin's not alive.
What the heck was that?
I was just checking something.
But he's over here. I imagine Tom's following.
Yeah. For the left. What exactly? I'm like very perplexed by what he's doing.
You guys okay?
I yelled back downstairs. Avalon, did you want to come join us up here?
I was like, okay, I was just making sure that the mannequin nor the chest were our enemies. Verified. Mission is complete.
I give up.
We can check the room now.
Okay. There seems to be other places here. Dick, you mind
The
checking these
chest.
other rooms?
Again?
Johnson, you mind checking the other rooms?
I mean, no more than a chest would when it has something thrown at it.
Okay.
But,
If one of you guys want to try and investigate the room, then yeah.
yeah, well, what's everyone else doing while they're inside the storage room?
I'm just listening for noises.
Can I kind of look around, like, see if I notice anything weird with these these sheet mannequins? I don't want to pull anything off. I just want to kind of see if I notice anything weird.
Alright, roll me perception. I mean, you get the feeling that you're not cool enough to garner their attention. It's high school all over again.
Of course, women not noticing me. Usual. This is my life. Every day I wake up
It's
alone.
alright, but there are as many women as there are stars in the sky, and it's just as likely for you to reach the women as it is for you to reach the stars.
I don't know if that's true. There's certainly not as many human women as there are stars in the sky. Maybe alien women, that might be true, but
What's your map, bro?
not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm deeply confused.
Alien women. I'm not racist. Okay, just so everyone knows.
Hey, bro, why don't you come? You could be.
Yes.
I don't think we should separate. Remember that armor?
Yeah, I'm not separated. I'm just here in this part of the hallway.
I don't see race. Are you a tiefling, elf? I don't even know. You see this?
What?
Don't even see it.
You can't
Anyway,
see.
there's a couple other doors here.
I don't see race either. I just see flesh and metal.
Yeah, especially
That's
of children,
technically
right?
a race, but okay.
Are you gonna open that chest?
Yeah, are you gonna open it, bro?
Yeah, sure.
If he's opening, I'm stepping far back. I'm backing up.
I was gonna let Lawrence investigate, because I did my investigation. I threw the mannequin didn't come to life, and the chest didn't attack me for throwing the mannequin at it, so my curiosity is satisfied.
Oh, you're fine then.
I don't need to open it. I just threw something at it. I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah. No need to know what's actually in here. Come on.
Alright, I'll open it then. Fine, you guys. Scared to open a little itty-bitty chest.
You're like Columbus
Alright.
coming to the New World and throwing a rock at the U.S. and then leaving.
Nah. I don't like the way it bounced. I'm out of here.
Yeah. I did my part.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
All right, you open it, you find a body inside.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Oh, you were so casual with that.
Is it alive or is it dead?
Oh, it's not a living body. It is a skeletal remains of what looks like a nursemaid. You see a nurse outfit on it. Wrapped in a tattered bedsheet with dry blood.
I guess her punishment was a little too serious.
I'm gonna walk over and look at it and be like, more women in refrigerators. When will the sexist trope end, am I right?
Yep. Can't people be more like
I look around for a fridge.
you can chat it down here.
There's one in the corner. It's a mini one. And there's a woman inside, so, you know, he's not wrong. But by the way, does anyone have medicine as their skill?
Well, I feel like George doesn't, judging by his last guy.
My medicine.
Not really. I'm making fun of Monte, George.
Oh. Lamonte was awesome. He was a surgeon. He had absolutely no other specialty but surgery.
He wasn't that good at surgery either.
All right, roll it. Let's see it.
I have one medicine. That's all I said.
I got zero.
It's like you read the back of a Robitussin bottle once.
Yeah. Hey man, I got a C in high school biology. I think I know medicine.
Listen, guys, if somebody gets stabbed in the foot, you just rub their shoulders with Bengay and they'll be alright.
Oh shit! All right.
Jack 'em.
Ah, you're tracking it.
Yeah, you actually just make it. Yeah, the DC was 14. So you turn over the body. You notice the sheets and some distortion of the clothing this body was wearing, and you notice that the woman was stabbed to death multiple times with a knife.
It was probably to further the character arc of her partner. You know, no regard to her as an individual, of course.
She was stabbed to death.
I know. Very sad. I thought we progressed past this. It's current year.
Listen, guys, the problem here is there aren't any male dead bodies in this place, alright?
I agree. Rich, I think we know.
You see, but
I think, like, you know, let's put your money where your mouth is for feminism. Am I right?
the thing is, I wouldn't leave any skeletal remains because all metal.
You have too much.
Speaking of which, here's your Me Too moment.
Oh, boy.
Disturbing the bones causes a specter to rise up from the ground. you see a ghost shaped like a nurse, or rather a nursemaid.
Yes,
rise up.
please.
It just squints and nods at you, but then notices you. Actually, I guess it was Avalon that's disturbing the body. And then squints at Avalon, and yeah, let's roll initiative, boys.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's aggressive.
you're not even cool.
So there's anything wrong with an aggressive woman. Okay.
I ain't no simp here, alright?
So women, if we shouldn't stigmatize women taking more active roles socially. Okay.
Look, if you're big enough to hit, you're big enough to get hit back. That's like,
Wow.
It seems a bit messed up, but okay.
All right, Avalon, what's your dexterity? $17? All right, you go before the Spectre.
Do it.
How do I remove something from there? Did I just delete it?
Work.
Oh, it's still there. Is it my turn? Am I gonna go first?
Yeah, I believe Kark, you're up first.
All right, baller. I see the Spectre going for the kids, and I bound over, pull the giant fuck off anime sword out, tell it in my head, well, I don't know if this counts, but I guess ectoplasm is blood, right?
Ugh.
And I attack it.
All right.
Shebang! Oh, is
Was
that a
that
19?
No, you didn't get a natural 20.
Damn, that
Close.
would have been pretty cool because I've been dead.
You rolled a 10. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's an unnatural 20.
Yeah.
All right,
He gave
you
me the score.
100% hit.
That's a
And butter bump.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
12 damage. Oh wait, 13.
Sniper can move through objects. Damage resistance. Slashing from. Oh, that's a magical sword, so
Yes,
it
it
takes
is.
full damage.
It's
What's the 2 from the feet? Dueling?
yes, dueling.
All right, so it's a
So I
total
don't have any
13
other-
damage.
Yeah.
Ooh boy. All right, it is like it was rising up out of the ground, hissing silently, but it was like really disturbing. It's like flecks of ectoplasm are being splattered everywhere. And it was like curling its fingers, ready to lunge at Avalon. And you just side step around Avalon, pull out your giant hunking sword, and just slash the thing in half. It is reeling. It's like it's like a complete 180. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck some people up. Now it's just like, holy shit.
Stare down like, finish it off, Joe. I know you never did that with a girl before, but trust me,
Listen,
you
man,
can do it.
I just want you to know this isn't a sexual targeted thing. I believe in gender equality, and I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, you hit. Oh, you destroy it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Wow.
man.
I look at this. I look at my sword and go, did he just fire some? I just seriously see him fire some white stuff at a female figure.
Listen, excuse me. Okay, I'm not the one with a sword animated out of my own semen. Okay.
That's true. We got you there.
Fair. You're right.
Where did you aim, by the way?
I probably aimed at her boobs because that's where I was looking.
Aim for the face for the
It
money
was
shot.
It splashed across her chest.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So that wasn't intentional. It just happened to hit there. Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
the
wow.
four of us in the front row seat
Get
to
the
that.
money shot.
Yeah, the ghost wraps its arms around its body, shirking away as it slowly fades into like ethereal nothingness and falls to the ground.
I mean,
You
just
get
out of respect, I throw a tarp over where she's fading.
So
Sorry.
I'm not. I know how to. I've definitely had relations with the female before. Okay, I know how to. Maybe.
When a ghost dies, where does it go?
Anyway, what were you saying there? The disembodied voice?
Yeah, I was just saying the specter fades into nothing, and you feel really bad, Joe. God, judgment. Some harsh shade coming. You don't know where it's coming from, but you feel like there's harsh shade. Like all of a sudden, the camera turns toward you.
I just visualize my grandmother yelling at me. So I'm shrinking. Just getting verbally abused by her. That's not how you treat a woman. I'm sorry. Sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry.
This is why women are so hard to, killing them like that. Even the patriarchy.
Saying that guy, I was a bit too easy to take care of, guys. Maybe we should be more careful. I'm gonna go ahead and check the other rooms now. Stay with the group, Victor. What's this, Tom?
That is, I want to say, a locked door. This door is locked from the outside.
First things first, I'm not gonna deal with that door yet.
I feel like you should be able to pick the lock. Or is there a secret way into this? Sorry, let me quickly just read something. Yeah, this is weird. It's like they describe this door as locked, but it's like, well, how the fuck are you supposed to get in there?
Wasn't the key, sorry, I might be pushing it. Wasn't the key in the other room?
I'm not sure that's what the key goes to.
Yeah, because I remember we had this problem before. Like we had to lockpick this because like it was weird because we got keys that didn't lead anywhere. Sorry, inside baseball shit.
All right, so it looks like attic hall, locked door at 16. Yeah, so this is the same thing that happened last time. All right. Oh, okay. So here's how it works. So there's a locked door here. It's held shut with a door to area. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. So this door is held locked by padlock. You did get the key from the library. So if you want to, you can unlock the door. If that's what you decide to do. Hello?
What is the?
There's a locked door here. I don't know anything about it. We might have found a key earlier.
I think Avalon has it.
Yeah, I would suggest. I want to check this room first, though. Right here, down. If you guys don't mind.
You're what?
I'll open the door, Avalon. All right, here. Let me just open this door for you first. Yeah.
Like
I don't quite understand Avalon.
Monster.
Electrolytes.
Yeah, I just realized Avalon is like the young kid from the isekai who takes like 3 seasons to grow up and become cool, but it's a pain in the ass the entire time until then.
Joe's gonna look at Avalon. It's like you have a lot of maturing you need to do.
You're literally the freaking Uji-san from another universe guy. But you're not OP.
Yeah, you peaked.
I'm gonna say it's my
He's Grieger.
I'm just your atypical isekai hero. Everyone else is special. I'm just literally the plain one. I'm the vanilla of special. Anywho, I check over the room.
Yeah,
Do
so
I find
this dust-stroked room contains slender bed, nightstand, small iron stove, a writing desk with stool, an empty table wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping like a wedding veil over the doll. The doll being right there.
Inform everyone of the doll.
Should I throw the doll against the wall or something?
If he decides to do that, I will leave the room first.
George never change.
Consistent.
If he decides to do that, I will leave the room first because I'm not secretary.
I was clearly joking. It's clear that the doll is haunted.
I love it was so clear.
No, it's never clear with you, George. Anywho, so I was saying, I check over the doll. Anything weird about it? Getting a magic
No.
aura feeling?
It's one of those really cool posable dolls, like the ones that are really cool right now that everyone loves. I forget what they're called. Neoroids.
Joe's gonna pop up behind like, oh my god, is that an aeroid?
Oh gosh, yes, it's an arrow, Joy. Would you
Oh
like
my
it?
god, is this a limited edition Comic-Con 2018 aeroid?
Oh,
think
it
it's actually
is
20 I think it's
autographed too.
2017.
Oh my god.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna walk out the room as he's reaching for this damn doll.
Ooh, you just barely are able to perceive the certificate of authenticity that is sitting right next to it.
Authenticity right here. Oh my god, this is. How did
Well
you
then,
find
Joe, I will leave you to your
Amazing.
room yourself. Enjoy it. You,
Guys, I think we're done here. This is, you know how much this is worth?
No, I don't, Joe. How much is it
Over
worth?
$250.
Oh, sweet monkey Jesus.
And this MSRP for $30. So just think of that.
I mean, you guys found some what was it? A necklace that was worth like $700 or something.
Yeah, but this is also a piece of history. I mean, this was the Comic-Con 2018 exclusive.
Yes.
Like you wanted it.
Oh,
Do you?
I did. I camped out for. I was online ready to go for those tickets, and they sold out. You know, I wasn't fast enough. Unfortunately, my internet connection sucked, and I rectified that afterwards. But I was too late to get tickets that year. One of my greatest regrets in life.
Who's the character there, Tom?
Yeah, I'm wondering like if this is like you talking for real now or Joe.
No. I'm making this up.
This is wish fulfillment at its best.
This is- seriously, I'm confused.
Well,
Really.
it's you know what? it's Vampire Lord Strahd.
But if you want it that bad, you know, you can go ahead and try and get it, and I will be here to back you up if anything goes sideways.
It's worth the personal risk. Okay, believe me.
I'll
I
just
would
wait
be
by
the
the door,
most
guys.
popular guy in the Neroid subreddit. I get this. I'm telling you.
All right, add
That's why we
a.
live in a different universe right now. I'm just fine.
Joe is not thinking about that right now.
Yeah, be sure to add it to your inventory. You have a Vampire Strahd Neoroid.
Signed with
No one else wants this. You don't have to have some
Authenticity.
sort of competition to secure this. You're just letting me have it. You're just letting me have it.
Yeah, no, I'm more of a Funko kind of guy.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh man, this is the best day of my life in years. This is amazing.
No problem. I'm gonna go check out my brother and the other kids. I'm gonna go check out my brother and the other from brothers. Technically, yes, I'm adopted, so true.
That explains the edginess.
They love me like I was their child, and then they were able to have biological children. So
Well, you know,
blessings.
let me say, even well-adopted children still have an inferiority complex.
I never really had one until I broke my back, and that was mostly an inferiority complex of my physical ability.
Is that real?
That's
That's
his
real.
story.
The Nemoroid?
Oh, is
Wow.
that really a Strahd Nenroid?
Oh no, it's not Strahd. It's a vampire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure, would be cool if that was a Strahd droid.
It would be totally surprising. He's like a very iconic D&D character.
Yeah, but D&D only started popping up in the last like 6 years, so not
Well,
that.
it's been around since the 70s, so...
Yeah, but popularity is what makes toys, not longevity. At least not for a while. Anyway,
OMG. Yes, you still have a padlocked door. That's totally not threatening.
so I'm gonna. Okay, Vic, let's all gather together and just outside, if you don't mind.
So the padlocked door, can I knock on it and see if like I get another
I give Johnson the key, and I pull Victor and Avalon to the corner of the room right here where it's safer.
Yeah, you're about to knock, and Korik just like grabs your hand and then just slips the key into your fist.
And I put literally the kids behind me and Joe. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door and I didn't say I was opening it. I was gonna knock on the door.
Giant sword in front of me. Put the giant sword in front of me, acting like a shield.
Let's see. Will
Okay.
whatever.
I want to knock on the door. Dun 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 dun.
You're not supposed to finish it.
Oh
You're
yeah,
supposed to
you're
knock
right.
it back.
Yeah, dun 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 dun. And I'm gonna wait.
The anticipation's killing me.
Oh, knock it's back.
You just hear the echoes bounce from inside the room back at the door. No response is given.
I want to put my ear to the door.
Alright, you press your ear against the door. Give me a perception check.
Can you hear?
Oh,
let
yeah,
me see if I
right.
can
My
get-
bad. I'll
just
say,
spark.
let's see, what's your perception? You have +4, okay. You will have 19, alright. You put your ear against there pretty well. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Not a mouse, not a peep. In.
Yes, your internet
Okay.
is dropping.
I will. Oh, I'm sorry. So I am going to put the key in. Does it unlock?
Yeah. The chain drops with a heavy thud to the ground as the door is no longer locked. It's still closed. You haven't opened the door, but the door is no longer barred.
I will slowly open the door inside.
It sounds like you're just entering in your house.
I said I'll slowly open the door and peep what's inside.
All right, you slowly open the door, and you get acid thrown at your face. No,
Oh, good.
so what you see is this room contains bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides in a dollhouse. That's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice from which you currently stand in. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. They look like the Bible Black posters. The 2 smaller of the 2 cradles, the smaller of the 2 cradles is, smaller of the 2 children cradles a stuffed doll that you recognize.
And I recognize. What is it? Hello?
Hello?
So, what is it that
You recognize the children as the characters Rose and Thorn, the side characters in Bible Black. They were apparently neglected by their parents and locked in this room to presumably till they starved to death. You notice that Thorn's skeleton cradles a Neoroid.
Plot thickens.
It does.
So I'll explain what I see in the room to them.
So strange. The owner of this house happens to be a Bible Black and Neoroid aficionado. Very interesting.
So, what shall we do? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I think we're going.
What do you want to do with the bodies of the kids?
Yes, I'm with that.
Yeah. Hey,
Lead the way.
Yeah. I hear that.
What?
I don't know. It's not me.
My grandmother in the background, she's on the phone. I'm in the living room. I'll mute.
nope.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Oh, that's fine. So what would you like to do? You see this children's room, you see two bodies, you see one cradling a Neoroid, you see a dollhouse.
Yeah, I suggest. What? It's a bit sad to see the kids there.
Minute,
Maybe you
guys, I
should-
got a call.
What?
I'll be right back.
It's a bit sad to see the kids
He
there. Maybe
leaves
we
the
should
room.
Do something about it. You know, proper burial kind of deal. It's a bit
Do
sad.
we have time for that?
I don't know. But is there any time for anything?
Sure. Let's take these kids. And
Very, very edgy.
Just as a reminder, this is also a toy chest over here.
Yeah, probably check the toys and all the stuff, see if there's any hints. Maybe that little toy house in the corner looks like this one. Who knows? Trying not to help too much because I've done this before, but I'm just giving hints. Please, God, ignore.
Oh, that rhymed. Nice.
bars, man. Pretty good.
All right. Well, what would you like to do? You got two kids' bodies, dollhouse, chest, and two beds, and a I believe a cradle in there somewhere. Oh no, the body's cradling. Yeah. So two kids' bodies. You know, you got a lot of fun stuff in there. Joe, give me your perception check.
I'll do it.
Well, I mean, you want to check stuff? Yeah, go for it.
Let me check. Oh, I crit. What do I say? What do my eagle eyes see?
You find the limited edition Vampire Hunter D Neoroid.
Oh my god! Guys, you won't believe what I just found.
You're prying it from this poor child's bony hands.
Like breaking the bones. Like, yeah. I'm like, this is amazing. Ugh, fuck. I got it. Don't worry. Ugh.
Avalon, give me a perception check. Add Vampire Hunter D Neoroid to your inventory.
Yeah. This is amazing.
You notice, so the dollhouse looks almost identical to the house from the outside as you approached it. It looks like there might be something moving inside.
Ooh. Can I investigate?
Sure. Wait, is that George?
Yes.
Oh man, this is Avalon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will stop. I don't want.
All right, roll me investigation. Ooh. You're able. It takes you some time. You eventually find the latch to open up the dollhouse, and inside you see it's perfectly replica of everything that you've seen so far. And there looks like there's tiny little figurines in the attic that kind of resemble everyone here. But I'm sure it's a coincidence. Uh, God.
May the Lord, not us.
Yeah, George, you feel like you're being caressed by a child.
That's bad. That's bad.
Avalon. Do not show on a doll where you got touched. Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
is that's you're okay there?
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Looking
You're like,
around.
what's going on? But I'm not hating this.
What's going on? We hit the jackpot in Neroids.
Son of a bitch. That's illegal.
Uh-huh.
Does he stop being able to breathe?
As soon as you put it in your pocket, you feel like you divided by 0. It's like Portal, where you're falling into a hole and you're endlessly looping into yourself. It's like your perception constantly blinks in and out of like perception in your pocket, perception in you. Like thump, 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 thump. You just bleed a little from your nose.
You alright, Avalon?
So as you get close to
I'm
the
gonna-
bed and are about to
I'm
lay
gonna pick
down,
up the Avalon one and be like, hey dude, look, there's one of you. I'm gonna throw it at him.
oh man.
Oh, I thought you put it down.
Oh yeah, you feel fine after you do that. So as you
I have
crowd
a
around the
question.
dollhouse,
I have a question. Do we all have healing potions?
I don't know.
I mean-
do you?
I don't know. We woke up in this isekai world.
Did you buy some?
I wasn't there for that portion, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say that you're all in the room now. Surrounded. So as you, as Avalon puts his little dolly in the bed, you turn around and notice 2 ghosts appear, floating above the bodies of the 2 children. One of them looks angrily at Joe.
I want to look in the dollhouse and see if the ghosts get dolls.
No, they just have their bodies laying on the ground. 2 broken doll figures.
Okay, so I want to pick up the 2 doll figures.
All right.
What happened?
The skeletons twitch a little bit, but do nothing beyond that.
Nothing to the ghosts?
No.
Okay, so I'll just leave it alone.
Oh wait, you do notice that there seems to be 2 ghost figurines in there, but as you try to grab it, your hands just pass through it.
I'm gonna ask Rico to try and hit the ghost figurines with his sword. Or is Rico's ghost sword in there?
I don't know who Rico is.
Or I forgot what your character's name is. I'm sorry.
Also, he ain't gonna do anything you tell him to do because we haven't spoken to these ghosts or anything. They haven't attacked
they're
us.
Oh, okay. They're not attacking us. That's right.
You seem to want to give them reason to.
Honestly, I'm sorry. I ruined that. Never mind. We'll attack them.
Nope.
No, I mean,
you are
they're-
absolutely correct before with your first assumption. We should never second guess ourselves.
I am just trying to not ruin the game, so I have to be quiet most of the time now.
I'm gonna say hello. Fare thee well, ghosts.
No, I meant like spoilery stuff. So I'm trying to like keep my mouth shut.
They look at you lonesomely.
Lonesomely.
Victor, Avalon, you're the youngest here. Maybe you could Gen Z them. I don't know. I'm old.
I mean, they look like they're old too. I mean, yeah. You want to play some games?
Yeah. We don't like it when you play with our stuff. But as they say that, they begin flossing and doing some of the dances from Fortnite.
Hey, I'm gonna join them in.
They're like, have you gotten the new season 32 battle pass?
We died before that.
Oh,
We're strictly season 5.
Damn, this is dark.
Oh damn, they.
oh snap. Oh, so you guys haven't even seen the Deadpool skins. Ooh,
What's
yeah, the
that?
Among Us. You sus. You're sus right now.
Just die again. There's no.
They look at each other. It's like they're making references we don't get.
Super sus.
I will translate. They're asking, why are you still haunting this house? Why are you guys here? Are you guys okay? Sorry for stealing your toys. That one right there has mental issues. Please forgive him.
You point at someone? It feels like that's a general statement.
I point at Joe specifically because he has the limited edition Vampire Hunter D and Android.
Yeah, you see.
What?
He
This
literally
one.
stole it, pried it from a corpse.
Listen, he wasn't using it, okay?
Ask permission.
That's mine. I waited for 5 hours at Comic-Con.
Well, you're dead now, so what are you gonna do with it?
Again, I will
Retains
translate.
value.
Again, I
Listen.
will translate.
Listen, as an atheist, I don't even truly believe that this is happening right now. I think when you die, you just die, right? So I think it's
That's-
perfectly my rights to
Okay,
take
Joe, that's obviously not the case. We have literally fought 2 ghosts. We're currently talking to 2 more. Atheism doesn't make any sense in a world where literal gods talk to us.
Wow, I can't even believe you. Atheism makes sense everywhere, anytime. Okay.
Wow, throwing your views against us. Look at us. What do we
Listen,
ever
it's
do? We're
illogical.
not judging you.
What's up? Come on, religion is just the
You know what?
mass.
I will not translate for him. He is an asshole. Do whatever you want.
How
with it.
is it an asshole accepting rationality into your life? Does that make if that makes you an asshole, then I guess I'm an asshole.
So we've
He
established
said
he's an
another-
asshole and a thief.
Basically. Anyway, can we help you aside from that guy?
Okay.
We are dead. We were
I can't do
locked
anything about
inside
him.
here from our parents.
Listen, you can't even touch this. So how are you gonna use it?
Your parents, you say. Your parents, you say. Your parents are here?
They locked us in here. They said there was a monster in the basement. We'd be safe here.
But you died. So how long have you been locked in here before you passed away?
Since Comic-Con 2005.
2005.
Oh, those were good times.
Good year. Yeah, I heard the entire cast of Firefly was there that year.
So,
I will now divulge questions to you all because I'm. You guys ask stuff. If I keep asking, I'm gonna lead you guys to the answers.
Yeah, I like answers too. That's why I follow Richard Dawkins on Twitter.
I like deep questions.
Hate all of you.
I like destiny.
We give you the pass. We're locked in here. We can't leave. Something's keeping us here. They said something in the basement. It's dangerous and to stay away. So our parents locked us here.
Oh, so it's safer in the attic than it is in the basement.
It's the furthest from
From what?
the monster.
Ooh. Is there like a description of this monster, or is it just the one who should not be named?
Well, we were never told. Our parents were just trying to protect us.
Very good job they did.
What was that, Brian? Yeah, you find their battered corpses in the same room, and then some floating ethereal dolls above their corpses. I mean, you can try. You just sleight of hand. Are you gonna steal their bodies? Yeah, their doll versions of their bodies are there. They're kind of like worn. No, there's the ghost dolls that are floating above it. Your hand passes harmlessly through it. If you have some means of interacting with ethereal stuff, you could try.
Mage hands? You could coat your hands in salt, can't you? Wouldn't that work?
That's how he gets rid of the fingerprints.
If we look at the dollhouse, is there a basement to it?
That's actually a pretty damn good question. Yes, there is.
Do we see something in the basement, or is it like a sealed area of the dollhouse?
The basement, it's interesting. You can see that there looks like there's a way down there, but you can actually see into the basement.
All right, what do we see in there?
You see that it exists. It looks like there's a spiral staircase that goes in there, but beyond that, it's weird. It's like preternatural darkness. You can't see in there.
If I want to stick my hand in there.
You get bit by something.
Son of a bitch. What does the
take
bite
2 points of
pattern look
damage.
like?
What
Ow.
does your hand look like?
What does the bite pattern look like?
Roll an Arcana check. Or sorry, or nature. Oh wait, yeah. Let me see which one you have. You have neither. Straight D20.
Ooh.
Enhanced details. All right, roll me Arcana then. Oh damn.
If you could roll it for me. Roll the d20, somebody.
Yeah, let's see what Avalon gets.
Roll it.
You said analyze, enhance. I rolled George. Oh, enhance. You just bring it closer to your face. Let's say you notice that it is a humanoid bite, but it seems Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, you see that it's like some sort of humanoid monster. You can't tell exactly what it is.
it looks like something kind of humanish, or something that was human bit me. Fuck.
Oh, for sure.
Does my finger look infected?
I mean, did it look like the guy's arm was infected in Walking Dead when he got bit? Like the first few seconds? It just looks like it was a bite.
Oh,
Infections
but
take time.
I'm a freaking Warforged. What am I worried about?
You can get gunner. Yeah, you can get.
You mean
It's a-
disease?
It's a magical disease.
Magical.
One has a can of Monster with a bunch of stuff in it.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? So you know what I want to do?
Technically speaking, it's.
I want to take.
Zigga.
I'm gonna ask Tom's character. What was your name again?
Oh,
Joe.
Joe. Joe. Can you put one of those dolls we just found in the room and see what happens
which
in the dollhouse?
in the dollhouse? Why don't you do it? Why do I have to do it?
I'll do it.
Do
You
it.
put
If you
yourself
had
in
me
there?
go. No, not myself doll, but I'm talking about like one of the dolls he found. The limited edition doll.
Okay, I'll put the Vampire Hunter D doll in.
All right, you put the Vampire Hunter D doll in there. Yeah, it just gets enveloped by the darkness.
Oh.
Oh, not in the basement. I mean, in the room we're in.
Oh,
Yeah, dollhouse, right?
Yeah, in the room we're in the dollhouse.
Yeah. That's what I would have done.
oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, some anime music starts playing. One of the windows opens up, and in through the window, a figurine pops in. No, nothing happens. The doll is inside the dollhouse, almost as if nature designed it for.
Does Vampire Hunter D appear in real life?
No.
Oh, that's very disappointing.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Jonas, man.
Rico, you're muted if you're talking.
I'm just listening to you guys. I can't. I don't really want to add anything to what you want to do.
Hook Brian up with your monster can, yo.
Okay, the
Frothing.
sword. The sword. I don't really think you want those in here, but okay. I hand him the sword. It's not a monster can. It's a sword. Yeah, but
Oh, it
There's
pours
not-
out.
okay.
Oh god.
No. Oh no.
There's like a lion's head in the pommel, it's just spewing out of its mouth.
Yep.
But I don't know how you can actually carry it because it's like a stupid giant berserk.
It's literally not
sword.
made for anyone else but Cork. Okay, first things first. Swordy sword.
Yeah, what's up?
You think you got enough to drown a basement?
Yeah, I think I could produce a little bit. I mean, you gotta be, give me a little something to, get me going.
I cut my hand across the blade.
Oh,
Good enough.
yeah.
All right.
That's what I
well,
like.
Here you go.
Now
I-
slap me.
Okay, not in front of the kids, man. Jesus, hold on. Everyone look away and just hear.
I look harder.
Yeah, harder.
Right, and right, because he's obviously the pervert. Anyway, no, one slap. Deliver the goods, and I'll give you one later. Fair?
Yeah, fucking teeth.
Hey, teasing is what makes it better. Now I put the lion's head in a hole and just start.
See,
making
you
it
guys
spew.
call me the pedophile. These guys are doing sexual acts with a sword in front of kids.
Yeah, but that's the sword. Or
It's
yeah.
of age.
You don't. None of you actually know if the sword talks or
I
not.
want to ask the sword, how old are you?
You guys don't. No one else hears it but me.
So you're just talking?
Oh,
Yeah, he's
So-
just
Yeah,
talking.
just talking.
I'm just
You don't hear
walking
any
to a slab of
responses.
metal.
You bugging, bro.
I like that's why I told you guys. You and Avalon should lead the group. All the adults here are fucked up mentally. I hear sword talking. No one else does. I understand it's messed up. And as he's saying that, everything he told the sword to do is happening. It is now dripping stuff like a faucet that is on rampage.
Yeah, you do see the sword go a little limp though.
I cut my finger across the blade again.
It's back up.
Oh god, I'm gonna lose a lot of blood. I'm gonna roll 2d4s just because I'm damaging myself.
Sure. Yeah, so it starts filling up the basement part of the dollhouse. The kids look on with horror in their face, like, what the fuck are these people doing to our stuff?
oh, this dollhouse is no longer a collector's edition anymore.
Nor is the
can I-
Vampire D doll.
Can I stop now?
Oh, he hadn't taken the vampire D out?
No, that's in there.
So how do we justify if the actual basement is full of stuff now?
Oh, that's right. You did that to the basement, not to the top. I mean, you won't know until you go down there.
Yeah, because it's in magical darkness.
Gross.
Well, how are we gonna find out, guys?
Well, somebody's got to swim in it.
I mean, if we go down there and we see it, the fluid, can't we just assume it worked?
Or
Why don't you put a drop of fluid on our floor to see if it's actually working?
okay, are you guys down for that?
Yeah, put it in.
I find the room next to us, and I open the door. Hey, can you open the door, Avalon? Not that room. This room, to the stairwell, because we can all see it from here. All right. There we go. And I close off the lion head and I point it towards the room and I let it drip for at least just enough to make a puddle.
All right, it's like that
A large
scene
one.
at the end of Ghostbusters 1 where the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man explodes. And marshmallow stuff just coats everything, like the sidewalks, the buildings.
I stop it immediately as soon as I see that happen outside. Whatever's down there is probably drowned or at least sticky, icky. And he proceeds to add more until the stuff it's like filling up to the point that no oxygen exists in the basement.
All right.
I hope they have breathed water, or in this case,
He fills it up to the point where it starts oozing up the stairwell.
That's great.
I just smell Clorox,
A lot of funk.
bleachy funk.
Wow.
All right.
I'm a
Well,
robot. I
is
can't
that your
smell.
plan, Avalon? Is that good enough?
What if the thing that is down there? I'm gonna be like, but one quick question: if it's a magical creature down there, what if it doesn't have to breathe?
Well, we should probably maybe deal with it. Who knows?
Now it's just annoyed, sticky, and itchy.
Yeah, heck no, I'm not going down there now.
Okay. So what now? Shall we leave the place we're in?
So basically we just pissed off a magical creature for no reason.
We'll see.
Well, you know what? You're right.
Could we have just like flicked them in the
Okay.
head?
Maybe.
And let's see if he's still alive. He bites you again.
Is there a toy in there, Tom? That looks like
Roll
something.
investigation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you find a toy.
It is covered.
Oh yeah, it's barely recognizable.
All right. I'm gonna just put my hand, grab the toy, break off a limb,
All right.
and drag it from the basement to this room in front of us.
All right, you put it down, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens, guys. How about this? Hey, what was your names again? Rose and Thorn?
Yeah.
What is this toy house? What are these representations? Are they us?
Yeah, but you just broke the arm off of my Vampire Hunter D doll, you asshole.
That wasn't what I was trying to break. I was trying to break
I Vampire Hunter
Oh,
D.
it in the basement of the monster.
You asked if you found a toy, and you did find a toy. You found
You're
Vampire Hunter
correct.
D.
I apologize. Anyone have mending? I know that probably the value's gonna go down regardless.
Yeah, we don't want that anymore. You can keep it.
Cool. Hand it back to Joe. Anyway,
Whoa,
about the
you
other
just
toys.
destroyed
in
the
this thing.
resale value of this exclusive. I hope you realize that.
I hate all of you.
It's an investment, you know.
The pain in Korik's back starts to return because he's starting to get dour, and dourness ruins his like powers. Okay, wait, my back hurts. I need to sit down. Okay.
We'll be back in like
You know
10
what?
minutes, but I'm gonna be listening.
You know what? I'm not fit to lead. I'm gonna sit down on his bed and lie down. And as he's lying down, you see his young facade start to fade. His muscles start disappearing.
Bro, cheer
His
up.
hands start his hands start shaking like he can't control it. Just gonna lay here for a moment. Anyway, you guys can continue on without me for a bit. I just need a nap.
You should think about what you did to that very valuable figure.
I feel horrible. I'm so sorry, Joe.
$120 on eBay.
I'm so sorry. And the more he apologizes, like his hair starts falling out again. His skin gets paler. His like whatever muscles he had is slowly disappearing. He's like his hand involuntarily shakes. It's like he doesn't look like he looks like he's getting drained.
All symptoms of something that you normally just did.
Yep, exactly. Oh, he feels insane amounts of shame, horrifying amounts of shame.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I just farted.
Was it Joe?
You got the bomb. You got the bomb, Mike.
Yeah.
What mic do you have, bro?
It's just my laptop mic. But apparently, it's really good. It picks
Jesus
everything.
Christ.
God, like.
Caring is caring.
I mean, if Joe farted, Cork might cheer up because that's just
Yeah.
who
Yeah,
can
we'll
be
say
sad
Joe
from a fart
farted.
joke.
We'll say Joe just farted.
And with that, Cork gets up and is like, you know what? Whatever. That's hilarious. Good job, Joe. I feel better.
His
What
hair
did I
grows
do?
back.
Yeah, everything starts. He starts filling back up again.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
do-
know what's it called? Retention, reciprocity, recoil. What other thing happens? Whatever. I'm good. I'm thinking about the.
Talking about.
I'm thinking about the thing after you. Oh, it's
Round
called.
two.
Basically, refraction period, a refractory period. There you go. I'm good. You kids should not know about that yet. Anyway, how can we help you? Should we kill the thing in the basement? Let's go kill the thing in the basement. Let's do that. Fuck this. What are we doing up here? Kids, you want to be free? Let's kill the thing in the basement.
Yes, please kill it, but don't leave us. No, don't leave us.
All right, cool. Not gonna leave you. I'm gonna grab their bones, put on my back. Come on, let's go. Let's go downstairs and kill some whatever the hell is down there.
We can't leave
Even
this
though-
room. Don't leave us.
Why can't you
Wait, you
leave?
can't leave the room?
We're not allowed.
Well, can you shrink? Shrink and go in the basement, and when we get there, you'll see our bodies in your dollhouse.
Ooh, we have an idea. Yeah, we have an idea. Let's
That was
see.
creepy.
Let's see. How does this thing work? Wait, do I actually have a character sheet for them? Oh, I do. Super neat.
Supposed to.
All right. Let's see. Who's within 5 feet of them?
Everybody.
Yeah. George's character and Avalon's character will be tempted to be possessed by these children's ghosts. Both of you roll a charisma save. George, I'll roll for you. Your charisma save is... Oh shit, yours is actually pretty damn good because you're a bard. Please fail.
So
Please fail.
bard.
Please fail. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Darn, it failed. Oh fuck, man. Yeah. So the kids' ghosts attempt to possess you, but you steal yourself, and you know exactly who you are, and you force them out.
That's not cool. Yeah, that wasn't cool, guys. We were trying to help. You can't, like, possession's bad. If you wanted to possess something, you're gonna possess a toy. Yeah, the consent is very important.
You guys are lame.
We don't
Not
know the
cool.
meaning of that. No, don't leave.
All right. Do you want to come with us?
Oh, they just
I understand. I'm trying to teach them a lesson. No, you're
Oh
right.
wow, they rolled a 6. Yep, and they're gonna attempt to possess you.
Oh, me?
Oh,
Yep.
you brought this on
Fair.
yourself.
Roll
Fair.
me 2 charisma checks. Or charisma
Saves?
saves. Yeah.
Uno and Dose.
Oh man.
First one fails. First one's good. Second one fails.
Okay, yeah. So it was Thorn that was jumping at you, so Rose is the one that succeeded. A character possessed by Rose gets the following flaw. I like being in charge and getting angry. I like being in charge and get angry when other people tell me what to do.
Hey. Well, like I said, we're going downstairs.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea.
I will totally go first. Let's do this thing. Come on, guys.
You better go first.
I'm gonna go downstairs by myself. If you guys aren't coming with me, it's perfectly fine.
Okay, great. I'll stay up here.
Yeah, you actually know how to get exactly to the
I
basement.
know exactly how to get there.
The
This
passage
kid
that
is
you came
telling me
up.
where to go.
Yeah, the passage up. It's actually there's a trick to a switch that opens up the floor down below, kind of like Indiana
Yeah.
Jones: The Last Crusade.
Yep. Okay, and I just going down. You hear a click, 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 and stairs open up, leading downwards. Coming or not, doesn't matter. I'm leading. Goodbye. And I keep going downstairs. You just hear him walk downstairs.
You feel compelled. It's so in charge. All right.
Apparently, I don't know. I just feel like I cannot be questioned, should not be questioned, and I know where I'm going.
But like, why?
I don't know. I just feel. Shut up. Stop questioning me.
Man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not mad.
Yeah, man.
You're mad.
Sad mad.
Why can't
As Cork's getting pissy, you see like a ghostly face like come over his every time he yells.
gotta fix the lighting on this too?
I'm not mad. You're mad.
Movement, fog of war, standard fog of war. There you go. I think that's what I wanted. Dynamic lighting, I want off.
Yeah.
Alright, save. Will that work? Damn it. Alright, yeah, so it's being a jerk. Dynamic lighting off. Fog of war on. Save. Ah, no. Do not reveal everything.
Yeah, the world. The world.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing.
That's good. Let me see what happens when I drag a character over here.
Does Rico's character also start flossing too sometimes?
Oh yeah, man, he's flossing down the stairs. It's actually a pretty impressive sight.
I didn't know I could do this, but you know what? I can. All right, I can now.
You make the
Deal
floss
with
look good.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Come on.
It's like you're 10 again.
Yo,
I mean, to be fair, man, like if you're not trying to play someone who's kind of a like, yeah, you're not doing a good job convincing us of what you're not. If that makes any sense.
whoa! What just happened?
I knew.
Thanks.
I can't get the
Sure, that's
lighting
too much.
to work.
Showed us too much.
Yeah, this is really being a jerk. I don't know how I got it to work in the last one. Let me actually double check its settings. Grid is on, fog of war is on, however, dynamic lighting is off. Okay. Alright. That's off. That's on. Dynamic lighting off. Or save settings. Reset fog. Which I need to reload. But it's also, was it 1 a.m. now?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I wonder why it was giving me
I know it's 12 a.m.
12 a.m.
I mean, it's 1 p.m. for me, so it's fine.
Yeah, 12 o'clock here.
Wait. Yeah.
Please, we'll know that'll be over.
So it doesn't really change that relationship.
I think California's getting rid of it next year or this
Oh,
year.
good for them.
I thought the country is getting rid of it next year.
There was a thing that actually passed Congress, but it didn't pass the Senate like last year.
Fucking Christ, I hate
I
that.
know. It's the worst thing ever.
I hear you.
You know what's really bad about daylight savings? You know why it was started? Some guy in New Zealand wanted to collect the bugs.
Hey, New Zealanders.
It was actually a New Zealand guy that like popularized it the last go around because he worked all day and he wanted to collect bugs afterward. It's really stupid. Yeah. Okay, sneak up. Is Avalon a Sneeko fan?
Is what?
Yo, D, check your text.
Avalon a Sneeko fan.
I saw it.
I think I might just sleep for a bit. Like my brain.
Yeah, man. Get it together.
Good game. So just yeah, you know, it's put a pin in it here.
We're downstairs in the basement, collecting. Gonna
Alrighty.
fight the cum monster.
Yeah. This has gotten very very
Welcome to the memes.
Oh, by the
welcome
way,
to
it is
the
incredibly sticky in here. You're like wading knee deep.
Yeah.
That's
We
good.
might have inadvertently fucked ourselves. Just saying.
Is it inadvertent?
So, guys, I'm looking forward to working with you guys on our dawn version of characters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have to be subtle about it in the beginning. Sean has to it has to dawn on him in the middle. That's the goal, right?
Sean's out there.
It
think-
should be in his
no,
face day
I
one.
think-
It should be.
Yeah,
it should just be on his. It's
Right
like,
in the face. Day one.
Hi.
Just,
It's called Javina, but it's pronounced Evie.
yep.
I just really want to get like a face cam reaction of him when we start revealing everything. Like
He's gonna get it immediately. It's not that.
him being so mad.
Yeah, Sean's not. It's not going to get past Sean. We're not going to get it past day one. That these are his characters.
Like it's gonna be as soon as we start the game. Cause he sounds okay this shit. I mean, he hasn't talked to me anything about character art or shit, but I'm like, regardless.
Yeah, you're doing it, right? You're gonna do our fault. You can make draw versions of all Sean's characters.
If I get a chance to.
Drow face.
God damn it.
Yeah, like that community episode they got banned.
Yes, exactly like that one.
I don't know what to do.
For you, bro.
How do you?
Just
Okay.
trust Soriel.
Breathe?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just weird,
provides.
man.
I know. It's you don't have to. Nothing's gonna change the way it feels. You just kind of gotta sit and accept it.
Where is it? We're gonna steal from. We're gonna steal from this show. Freaking Addison's favorite show. Owl
Beyblade.
House.
Yeah, he's gonna be using a Beyblade.
Owl House is fantastic. It's a great show, by the way.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started getting into it recently because
Wasn't it canceled?
got picked up. No, there's a bunch of movies that are gonna be the last season, so it's like an end after that. So they've done like.
You guys watch
One-
Craig the Creek?
This is what Drake's character is gonna be using.
Tiger Pig's good too. Yeah, I like how it's like there's all this lore, but it's not real. It's just kids playing
Yeah.
pretend.
I love
But it's like a deep lore though.
What are you talking about?
Craig of the Creek.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like deep lore, but it's like all the kids just role playing deep lore.
Right.
So this is what Drake's character is gonna be using. Pentagram. The magical Instagram.
Pentagram.
So he's gonna be like magically streaming everything.
So that's gonna be canon in the world of boys, by the way. I'm just reminding you guys that it is still boys. We're gonna meme, but please don't ruin that game for me. I have
No.
nothing in this life.
I mean, if Sean's gonna actually, once he figures out what we're doing, he's gonna actively try to kill all our characters.
Just so that they don't see the main crew.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game of us trying to survive his onslaught to get the character into the main game.
I'm gonna start off thinking get these people put into the main timeline, but really after session 1, he's gonna be like, I gotta kill them all.
Yeah, he's like, these guys can't see the light of the day. They sort of insult the Soriel. They need to die. I guess we're not gonna have a Spectre. That's a shame. I could do Spectre though. I could do Cecil or Spectre, I guess.
I think Spectre would be so much fun.
Yeah, but I guess I need like, you know what I guess I could do? I don't even need the actual sword. I could just like pretend like I'm summoning ghosts.
Hey guys, have a good game. I'm gonna dip early.
Hey, by the way, give me your contact info so I can send you the money.
Yeah, I'll do it when I'm done working on the thing.
Nope, I want it now.
Anyway, love you guys. I really appreciate all of you. You are all my friends. I genuinely mean that. Never take anyone for granted. And I gotta go.
Rico,
Yeah.
What?
Rico, before you go,
Mhm. You're a great father, George.
True.
thank you. Rico,
Yes.
my friend wants to know, or my girlfriend wants to know, what's your type of girl?
Your
I'm
boss?
currently seeing someone, kind of.
Hey, good for you. Whoa.
Nice.
But a type of girl? I don't know, feisty, confident in themselves, passionate about whatever they do, and their life, family oriented, usually shorter than me.
Goth.
Well, if they pull off
Yeah,
goth,
right.
well, I'm fully turned on. Why? What's up?
She has her best friend is single and just trying to hook her up with a good person.
Oh, thank you for
So-
thinking about me, but I am in the Philippines, George.
This
She
is not
doesn't mind
Asia,
travel.
remember?
She likes to travel,
Oh, cool.
so I don't think she would have a problem coming to see you.
Yeah, but I'm currently seeing someone.
Yeah, George, what about me, George? Come on.
Actually, no, for real, Tom though. Tom's a good guy. He's a bit idiocentric, but like I think Tom's actually a good dude.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Are you not?
See, I'm going by the Destiny rules. Anytime you say "but," everything you said from there backwards doesn't count.
Yeah,
Wowzer.
are we not all idiosyncratic?
Yes, we are. But anyway, like I said, guys, I love you all. Thank you for being my friends. I appreciate every single one of you.
Classic
everything you
Rico
are.
foot and mouth scenario.
I mean it, and I'll talk to y'all later.
I'll have commission
Alright,
work for you,
love you,
Rico, if you
Rico.
give me your info.
I will definitely. It's fine.
Because I legit
I-
need stuff for this character.
Thank you.
Do you
I
also do like logos, Rico?
God no.
I was trying to see if I can get you some work with for.
Thank you, but right now would be kind of the. I don't want.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't do it, you don't do it. That's fine. Thank you. I'll find
Dude,
something else for
I
you.
gotta go. Bye, guys. Please let me go. By the way, I love you all.
Bye. Bye. I love you.
Hit Rico's trigger. It's doing logos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Totally based.
Did you wind up sending that money, Brian?
You sent me the info to give him money because
Yeah.
I've been asking that for like ages now.
Oh yeah, I gotta send you the money, Brian. How much were you sending,
You have his
Brian?
phone number?
I don't.
Brian, I didn't send you the money before. How much money are you sending, Rico?
Oh, that might be better.
Oh
for him,
yeah, we're
too,
doing that right. Yeah.
with him in the Philippines. I think PayPal works. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can do that wherever you are.
Okay.
So we might have that PayPal info. Do you his
Might have to make
PayPal
sure
info?
that his PayPal's actually hooked up with a Philippines bank, though. I know my fiance had issues with PayPal because it was only connected to a U.S. bank.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he might have not done
Isn't-
that yet. You can do
Isn't
that.
PayPal like international though?
I don't.
It is, but you still need to connect it to a bank. I guess you could also get a PayPal debit card, but that's like a whole different thing that he probably doesn't have.
Or you could do if you could set himself up with a Cash App, you could get a Cash App card.
Yeah, but I